pizzería del gatito tiene un gusto exquisito con tomate, mozzarella, aceituna y lo que tiene.
Pizza is the tomato sauce and cheese in a flatbread that everyone loves and on which you should never put pineapples unless you want to piss off the nearest Italian. It's also probably the most international fast food in the world. It's simple, quick to prepare, and even relatively healthy. Unless, of course, you put a pound of chocolate mixed with M&Ms on it. That, by the way, is another interesting feature of this dish. Its flexibility is only limited by your imagination. You can put almost anything on the pizza in nearly any combination. It can be spicy, salty, sweet. You can put on top meat, vegetables, fruits. It can be dry leftover pizza from yesterday, set microwave pizza, or melting your mouth right out of the oven. It's hard to find a person who can't stand pizza, and this love is reflected in pop culture, particularly in movies, cartoons, endless YouTube videos and video games. But why pizza? Why not any other product made of dough with toppings? There's a similar dish in kind of every cuisine in the world, like talaida, khachapuri, pite, flammkuchen, or lahmacun. In the case of the widespread popularization of pizza, Americans are specifically to blame. Pizza came to the US from Italy, where the word is translated simply as pie. It originated there in the early 19th century in the city of Naples, where it for a long time was available fodder for the laborers. The hype reached the queen, in honor of whom was invented pizza margherita, under the color of the Italian flag, tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil. The queen personally approved the recipe, and eating street food became normal for the rich. 100 years later, Italian immigrants began to bring some of their culture with them to America, including opening small pizzerias. There was no talk of pizza boom at the time. There were niche establishments mostly for the Italians. Americans for a long time couldn't wrap around their heads what these cheese sandwiches are about and what the whole thing was in general. However, after the Second World War, clever capitalists saw the potential and popularized the national Italian dish, turning it into American fast food, and gradually formed the modern concept of pizza. A huge flatbread, cut into triangular slices, with lots of toppings, stretchy cheese, and a quick delivery in the big cardboard boxes. You can thank companies like Pizza Hut and Domino's for inventing it, who have embraced the family-oriented approach to pizza by increasing the size of their pizzas and investing millions in advertising and growing their chains, which is basically what led to the current global greatness of pizza. Prior to the national avalanche of franchise restaurants, recipes varied from region to region. In New York, it's a huge slice that has to be folded in half, because it's easier to eat in a go in the busy metropolis. Chicago's pizza is very high-sided, and it's more like a classic pie but stacked on steroids. And in Canada, they've also introduced what's called the Hawaiian pizza, with the exotic pineapples that's everyone's favorite. Yes, Hawaiian pizza was actually invented in Canada. Pizza Hut launched its pizza into space, placing its logo on the Russian rocket Proton in 2000, paying $1 million for it. The pizza was specially oversalted, so that the taste buds of the cosmonauts weakened in the weightlessness could better experience this ethereal treat. But no other brand has ever done an advertising campaign of this kind, and I wonder why. The Pizza Hut commercial also starred Donald Trump, but he ate pizza in an unconventional way, which to me is the main reason why there was an assassination attempt in the future. Everyone has their favorite pizza restaurant, like Domino's, Papa John's, Telepizza, Vapiano, Shrek's Pizza, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Well Stacked Pizza, Pizza Planet, and many others. But the best advertising for pizza was made by the movie industry, and it can be either paid, branded product placement, or a sincere expression of love for the dish. Pizza has also penetrated animation, and in a drawn form, it looks even more appetizing. In the cartoon field, pizza's biggest fans are, of course, the Ninja Turtles. Cheesy fast food has become as much a part of their look as their colorful headbands and signature weapons. The Turtles have had a significant impact on the popularity of pizza. Few other characters from comic books and cartoon series are so firmly associated with a particular dish, except maybe Garfield with his lasagna and Sonic with his chili dog. In video games, pizza has also gained special recognition. The iconic look of all-eating Pac-Man was inspired by it. Japanese game designer Toru Iwatani was in a creative crisis, trying to come up with a game that would revolutionize the market. At a hangout with friends, he ordered a pepperoni pizza, but sat there with no appetite. until one of his buddies took a slice from the table, forming the legendary silhouette on the plate. In Pizza Connection and Pizza Syndicate, you had to develop unique recipes and by any means, at any cost make your business thrive, including working with the mafia and interfering with the rival restaurants. You could also be a delivery boy in various GTAs. Already in 2010s, the main game formally connected with pizza was Five Nights at Freddy's, set in a restaurant with animatronics. And in the 2020s, a new pizza headliner seems to have emerged, Pizza Tower, an independent project created by a maker team of enthusiasts, quickly gained the popularity for its unique cartoon style and ultra-fast gameplay. The game's plot may seem like an absurdity added purely for no reason. A chef named Babino Spaghetti is in a panic fighting cheese monsters in a cheese tower of Pisa to save his little Italian restaurant from being destroyed by a pizza giant. But in reality, it's a perfect metaphor for the confrontation between small businesses and global corporations that either take over or in one way or any another eliminate private entrepreneurs. And it doesn't just apply to pizza, it applies to the realities of capitalism itself. But let's not dig that deep, because without corporations, pizza would never have grown to the scale it is today. Pizza turned out to be the perfect food of the age of globalization, an Italian dish born in Naples but popularized in the United States and then spread around the world, sometimes in the most unexpected forms. Pizza is minimalistic, beautiful, and simply the dish that everybody just loves.